Oh, good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. We're having a little trouble this morning.
Yeah.
Well, Troy's having the most trouble because his phone Face ID doesn't recognize him.
It does not. I don't know why.
You look 10 years younger, Troy.
It's so weird. I don't know why.
So handsome.
Something happened.
Ugly.
Oh, man. It's a shock to everybody. Everybody's shocked.
Everyone's caught completely off guard, even though I told them it was happening.
Right. Well, you were sending us group texts over the weekend of the different styles you were doing along the way.
There's one that cracks me up. Yeah.
The one where I had my shirt.
Yeah, it was
I
awesome.
went total Florida man on it.
Oh, man. That's a good look, Troy. It's a good look for you, man.
Yeah, my phone doesn't think so.
No, well,
It does not. It
they're
does
just
not.
getting to know a new you.
Yeah, I wonder how you recalibrate that. I wonder how you
don't
teach
know.
your phone that this is my new face.
Last time I just grew a beard back.
Yeah. Boy, you and women who do a lot of plastic surgery must have this problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I hope you figure that out today. Call Apple. That'll be a fun 7-hour-long wait.
Oh, I don't even think they even pick up the phone anymore, right? They just like go to the store.
Yeah, probably not, right?
I can tell you, man, that some of these companies like AT&T right now, we had power down in the house in DeLand. We sold the house in DeLand.
Oh, congratulations.
December. It hit me again with my cable bill again, $55.
Really?
And it's hit me ever since December since I've sold the house. So
They gotta get with it.
I have it on the pay plan or whatever, but it's impossible to get a human being.
Oh, yeah.
Blake's tried it. How many times you tried it, Blake?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
That
and we used to
really
have a
sucks.
really clutch dude in town from AT&T. He's no longer with that company, too. Damn, I could have given you that number. Oh, well. Sorry, that was going nowhere. Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious. Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
He's like,
There he
pictures
is.
on there. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow.
The best one up.
Teeth
The
out.
Florida man.
That's it.
All
That was
right.
not supposed to be shared, Blake, but that's
Beautiful.
okay.
It's natural.
Oh, now we've got Blake who's coming through clutch. Somebody's coming through clutch this morning. That's great. That's great. Yeah, all right, man. We're going to get into some local stuff here. A truck driver was robbed and pistol whipped over the weekend on the side of the road. Dos Gatos, the former Dos Gatos building, back up for sale. Wow. Talk about that.
Yeah.
That was quick. We've got...
But I don't think it includes Scarlett's.
It does not. Scarlett's is they're staying there.
Yeah.
Oh, were they together in the sale?
Yeah.
Well, they were in the first sale.
I'm going to
and
say
then
something stupid. Sorry.
Yeah, because then that means Dos Gatos doesn't come with a liquor license at that point.
Right.
They
What's the
They
point?
shared that one.
What's the point there?
Wow.
So
That's...
What are they going to do about that?
The liquor license could be the cost of a small home.
yeah, well,
Yeah, if
a
you're paying
large
by-
home.
A large home
It's-
these
it's,
days?
It's like 700 to 800,000 now.
Because you're paying by the seat, right?
Yeah. So
Wow. Oh, that's an interesting complication put in the mix there.
Take all the seats out.
Wow. We've also got the city of St. Augustine who wants to make spring cleaning easier. We could all use that.
Okay.
And St. Johns County launching a campaign that they believe will stop vandalism at parks.
Nice.
Very interesting approach. Talk about this in a little while.
yeah, just take care of it within the next 10 hours. Whenever it happens, cover it up so they can't brag about it.
Oh, well, all right.
Sounds like you've dealt with this before.
No, yeah.
All right. We'll get there. We've got a lot more. We'll start with our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln, giving them a big shout out here this morning. Bozard Ford Lincoln, family-owned business for over 75 years here in St. Augustine. Saw them at the Bourbon and Barbecue event over the weekend. Saw Letty out there. It was great to see them. A lot of cool people. They do so much for our community out here, in addition to selling you great vehicles, whether it's new or pre-owned vehicles. They got them out there on the lot and ready for you to drive away today. It's a very easy process out there, and they want to make sure it always stays that way. You can go purchase your vehicle in person or online, and they can deliver it right to your house. It's pretty cool. They're expanding on their company fleet servicing pretty soon. A lot of people are going to be able to take advantage of that. A lot more people. They've upped their trucks. A lot more fleet trucks on the road. A lot more service trucks on the road. It's really awesome. Always doing things bigger and better for our community. We love Bozard Ford Lincoln, and so will you. They are Bozard Ford Lincoln, and they are driven to inspire. Also, of course, our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, Elace Med Spa, Griffin Services, and BNS Signs, who we'll talk about shortly. But first, officially, good morning, Troy, Davey, Blake.
Happy Monday.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
what's cracking Monday? This is nice. This is a new week.
It
Short
is.
week for me.
Fresh start. Short week for you, that's right. When are you leaving? Wednesday?
I leave early Thursday morning, so I won't be on Thursday show.
Okay.
Okay. But you're back on Wednesday?
I'm back the following Wednesday.
Okay.
okay.
I got to write that
I'm gonna
everything
come
down.
back late that Tuesday.
Okay.
Back with the full prospector beard. It'll already be.
Oh, right. Yeah.
it'll be filled in quite a bit. So I can grow hair on my face, just not on top of my head.
Yeah, I know. I feel your pain.
So
Blake, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
Good, man. Very good. What do you got for question of the day, Troy?
all right, question of the day is: would you rather travel to the future or back in the past? You get one trip.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which way do you handle it?
All right. Heard a very interesting conversation on Joe Rogan about this recently.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, where he said, because apparently some guy has created a time travel device
Okay.
that he claims it works. You just need the power of like the sun to make it work. And that doesn't exist on Earth.
Not yet.
Well,
So how do we know it works?
yeah, it theoretically works.
Okay.
I don't want to be the first guy.
No.
No.
Because then where do you go to make sure you have a time travel device to get back? Like, does the
Exactly.
time travel device come with you? Does it just transport you? Yeah. And then they brought up a very interesting point that as soon as a time machine is used, time stops becoming linear, right? Because you can just, it's just like a destination. Time's just a destination and nothing matters anymore.
Wow, it sounds like the new Mortal Kombat. That's exactly what they talk about, the different timelines between all the different characters. Makes sense now.
Yep. Totally Mortal Kombat related.
Yeah, see?
But I would say, just to hopefully curb some of that, I would go to the future.
Okay.
I would go
Yeah.
see what the future looks like. Then maybe I would want to. Maybe when you get there, you're like, oh crap, this sucks. We need to change things now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't want to change anything in the past.
Right,
There's
yeah.
Nothing in the past I'd want to change.
I don't want to ever fall back in life. I want to fall forward. Dreams don't come true without goals. So yeah, you got to go forward. Yeah. I want
Okay.
to see the future.
What would you want to see in the future?
I would want to see like all of my ideas in motion and making sure that I still stay consistent every single time with them, as opposed to getting distracted and falling off of the timeline.
So you would
That is
you
our
meet up
destiny.
with yourself, or would you just watch from a distance? You'd just check in on yourself from a
No,
distance?
I'd probably meet up with myself. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm my own best company. So yeah,
There you go.
I'm fine with that.
There you go.
What if you weren't there?
What if I wasn't there? Yeah, then I would have to start. I'd have
You're
to
like,
pick up and start climbing.
Then you go into a whole like, oh,
Top of one mountain's the bottom of the next. I have to start a new chapter. That's all.
Yeah, you could just stay there and pick up wherever you left off in the
Yeah.
future. Yeah, and younger too. You wouldn't be as old
Absolutely.
as you would have been there.
The
Yeah.
lace, yes.
Blake, what do you think, man?
Probably the past.
The past.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you want to check on in the past?
My former self and just yell at him.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
make the damn mistakes that you did.
Yeah. But then if you didn't make the mistakes you did, you wouldn't be right here at this moment.
yeah.
Like, you only made one mistake. You made a Twitter handle like 12 years ago. Like, it's
only time he's
led-
ever been
yeah.
in timeout
The
his
only
entire life.
time. Yeah, you're all right. No big deal. It's not
That's
even
the
Twitter
only-
anymore. It's X.
That's the only public mistake I had. I ain't telling my dad the others I did.
There you go.
there
That's
you
smart. Smart. He'd go back in time and check on the ones that you did that you're not talking about.
Right?
What do you think, Troy?
I would go back in the past and not to sound like a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but I would. The only regret I have, what regrets I have, is how I handled the boys' vaccinations. So I don't know if it would make a difference, but I would like to find out if it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the only thing. I mean, my guys. I mean, Blake. You guys all know Blake, and most of you know Ty. Just amazing young men. But I'd like to find out if that was what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my only thing that I would go back and
And check on, yeah.
We all have really good lives here and where we're at, but I mean that would be the only thing I'd like to see if that's really would make a difference. So
Yeah. All right. Very interesting question, man.
Yeah.
I'll be very interested. I'm sure we'll get a lot of different answers out there in comments land.
Yeah, there was a lot of the people right away said the pass, and then there's some other ones that went around differently.
Yeah.
So,
You know, a few years ago, I would have said I would have changed a couple of things, but looking back on it now, boy, I'm glad things worked out the way they did.
yeah. And I would buy certain stocks for the boys also.
Oh, yeah.
if I went back,
That would be cheating
Invested
there.
big. Yeah, maybe I go back in time and throw all the money I have at Bitcoin.
Okay, Martha Stewart, we saw what happened
When
there.
it was 9 cents, though. When it was
Yeah.
9 cents. That way, this way, no matter what, I'd still be in great shape.
No. I mean that's what I'm saying, and I wouldn't do it for myself. I'd do it for the boys. And
Yeah. Okay.
You're still going to jail no matter what because they're going to find you. Yeah, that's cheating.
know.
They're yes, they
know I
would,
went
but
back
they
in
wouldn't know.
time?
You seen The Matrix? Mm-hmm. They will find you.
All right. Agent Smith, right?
Yeah,
It was
that's a
Agent
great series. I did enjoy The Matrix.
Great movies, yeah. Very exciting movies. Okay.
Trinity.
We now go back to Troy for a quick check of the future weather.
Not bad.
Okay. That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. We check in with Blake for our traffic report. Blake?
It sucks.
Oh yeah. Blake literally left like maybe 8 minutes before me.
Right.
And we pulled in the exact same time.
Yeah, he walked in the door.
I somehow caught him. It's just the timing of traffic sometimes.
Yeah.
So-
I'm glad you both made it in today through the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, traffic sucks out there. That quick check of the traffic comes to us from Elais Med Spa. You'll experience the ultimate rejuvenation at Elais Med Spa, where science meets tranquility. I really could go for that tranquility part. Their world-class treatments will transport you to a state of pure bliss, and those hydrofacials will help unlock your natural glow. It is the perfect harmony of wellness and beauty, because you have high standards, and so do they at Elais Med Spa. Don't come out looking like your phone can't recognize you. Go to Elais.
It's
Keep
the
your
place.
face in great shape.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. Beauty on your terms.
Oh, I like it. There it is.
Yep, there it is.
Beauty on your terms.
Beauty on your terms.
That's what I did this weekend.
True.
Yeah.
You elaced your face.
Well, some people would argue the beauty part, but it's okay.
no.
It's all right.
So now they know why I grow a beard. Hide the ugly.
No, dude, this is a better look for you.
Yeah.
This is a good look for you, man.
In
My humble opinion.
I feel naked though.
Well,
Naked.
that's not something I want to see. We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
skip
yeah.
that look.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Moving on. St. Johns County Sheriff's Office says a truck driver was robbed and pistol whipped while resting on the side of the road. This is scary. Truck driver robbed while parked near a vacant lot at County Road 204 and US 1 in South St. Johns County about 10:15 p.m. This happened on Thursday, actually. This according to the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. The victim had stopped to rest when the suspect entered the truck cabin wielding a gun and a crowbar. That's scary. I mean, the gun would be enough to scare somebody. But then the crowbars just kind of added psychopath there. The suspect was wearing a fully covered outfit, including a jacket and a hoodie, full face mask, dark glasses, and gloves. Suspect assaulted the victim by hitting him in the head with the gun. Cash and the victim's phone were stolen during the incident. The suspect dropped the phone outside of the truck before fleeing the scene. Hopefully they were able to get some fingerprints off that. After the incident, the victim managed to contact the authorities, St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, urging anyone with information to come forward. They can contact St. Johns County Sheriff's Office at crimetips@sjso.org. Alternatively, individuals can remain anonymous and may be eligible for a cash reward by contacting Crime Stoppers at 888-277-TIPS. This sounds like this guy was prepared to rob somebody.
Yeah, this sounds like he went after somebody specific to me.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah,
I
he
mean,
had this premeditated.
You just don't, you just don't walk up on a truck.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're not that prepared to walk up
Yeah.
on a truck that just pulled to the side of the road.
Yeah, this one
To
sounds.
rest.
I think there's more to this story than.
There has to be more to this story. I mean, there has to be. Either this guy was following the trucker, knowing who it was, which is tough to imagine with how far these truckers travel.
And these guys usually lock things down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
So is this an inside
I don't
job?
know. I don't know.
I don't either. You hate to go there when somebody was injured.
No. I
but-
hope the guy recovers and everything's
Absolutely.
okay. But
But this is
But truckers are creatures out of habit too, and they know the stops that they're going to stop, and they probably stop there frequently. So if he was followed, I feel like that's maybe a frequent stop where he felt comfortable or whatever, and that they pounced on that vulnerability of him.
possibly, and it could have been a local trucker, a local delivery.
Oh yeah.
But then why would they be resting?
Why would they be resting? Yeah,
it
I'm
sounds
thinking.
like there was a cabin involved or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. So
I'm thinking
I don't know.
18-wheeler Alabama, like
Yeah,
he's
me
going.
too.
Yeah.
Me too. That's the way I'm envisioning it. But
Yeah.
we don't really know if that's really true to the details of it. So either way, lock your doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock your doors, your truck doors, all that stuff.
You might
Yeah.
have had a chance to get to your crowbar.
Right.
Yeah, or your gun. Hopefully, he carries a gun
Yeah,
from
yeah.
now on.
Those lot lizards are getting fierce.
Yeah, let's hope it wasn't a lot lizard.
It could have been.
Hope it wasn't one of those. All right, you guys know Dos Gatos was recently sold with Scarlett O'Hara's in
Right.
downtown St. Augustine. They were kind of sold as a package.
Yeah.
It looks like the Jacksonville entrepreneur who purchased these together is planning on separating them now, putting Dos Gatos up for sale at 66 Hippolyta Street in St. Augustine. Just about a year after acquiring the property, they say. Previously housing Dos Gatos and Rhett's. The site is adjacent to Scarlett O'Hara's, of course. Scott McAllister initially purchased both buildings in 2023 for $3.95 million, but has now decided to sell off one parcel, listing it with an asking price of $2.495 million through Great Expectations Realty. According to Jenna Dennis, co-owner of Great Expectations, McAllister undertook extensive improvements on the property, but opted against managing it while also running Scarlett's. That is a lot to run two places at once. I mean, it's a lot to run one place.
Just the staff it alone.
Exactly. The staffing has got to be the toughest part of running any restaurant right now. Zoning permits various uses, including a bar and lounge, and Dennis believes it's probable that any purchaser will maintain its current function. The property enjoys a prime location conveniently situated near St. George Street and numerous popular attractions. I mean, anything downtown is a good spot. You're going to get automatic traffic in downtown St. Augustine. Troy, you brought up an interesting point, though. These two properties shared a liquor license.
Yeah, because Scarlett O'Hara's is the one who has a kitchen and has enough seats to have a restaurant liquor license.
Okay.
Dos doesn't have that many seats, and it
Right.
doesn't have a kitchen.
I know. I almost said Reds too. I mean, that's what
Reds,
Logos
it
knows.
doesn't
Says
have- it
Reds.
doesn't have a kitchen. Those two are always together.
Yeah.
And did the share. I mean, there's a lot of bars and restaurants that are like that.
Yeah.
that share, as long as they're adjacent to each other.
I think Gypsy and Corner Bar were like that for a long time.
Yeah,
probably.
That's
I
right.
think they've kind of got that one separated a little bit, but I mean, even Prohibition Kitchen and Chianti. Roosevelt Room's on a different license all to itself.
Okay.
But so it's not uncommon for that to happen. But if you separate these two, one of them is going to go without.
Right. You
And
would
that's gotta-
imagine
and that's
he's
gotta-
keeping the
it's
liquor
gotta be
license
Dos.
at
I mean,
Scarlett's.
it's still an amazing location and those things, and there's stuff you can do upstairs, but it would
You
have
think
to be,
retail then?
it would have to be a different model.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, unless they just wanted to spend big bucks for a liquor license. I mean, Troy, you were
and
telling
they'd
me
have
the-
to put a kitchen in too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And they
Price of
didn't do that
liquor
on the
license is
remodel?
wildly expensive
Yeah,
right now.
the price for liquor license is like 700 to 800,000 right now,
Jeez.
and I mean it's a crazy number, so that's the reason I get in the auction every year.
Do they sell them in auctions?
Yeah,
They do.
There's an auction. There's an
Oh.
auction every year. You have to put $100 down for an application.
Oh, right.
But I mean, if you win one, It's like winning the lottery, literally. So
Yes.
yeah. So
Wow.
Isn't that how like White Lion got
by the
to
way, I
get
put you
theirs?
guys' names in too. So
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
My name as
Awesome.
well.
You might be my partner.
Troy's trying to force us into a partnership over here.
Well, I
No,
can.
hey, listen, I get a liquor license, I'm opening a bar. That's for sure, man. Jeez. They say McAllister's focus remains on revitalizing Scarlet's with significant renovations underway. Let's see. Despite the uncertainties in the commercial property market, they say, Dennis notes that a sustained interest in St. Augustine's downtown area, of course, citing ongoing strong feedback and considerable attention from potential buyers for various listings in the vicinity. Is Scarlet's open yet?
Yeah.
Okay, they are fully open.
Yeah, they've been open for a little bit now. So
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I remember I went in there just before they were planning to open, but I didn't hear maybe we talked about it on the show and I just forget, but I didn't hear the official opening.
They
announcement.
improved their food quite a bit.
They did,
yeah, they
yes.
improved
I
their
was
food quite a
very
bit.
impressed by the
Yeah.
Scarlet's
Yeah.
food that I
Yeah.
had over there, man.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong. They're just going by Scarlet's now. They're not calling it Scarlet or Hares. Am I
Correct.
correct?
I think they're just doing
Yeah.
Scarlet's.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So that's interesting. I'll be
Yeah.
curious to see what goes in there.
I'm interested to talk to Jenna. I know she's coming up in a couple weeks too. We can maybe ask her and
cool.
what the
Yeah.
vision is behind all that.
Yeah.
And what the remodel was all about. Maybe they put in a kitchen in the remodel. I don't know.
maybe.
Possibly.
Not sure. I didn't hear anything about it, but
Not
maybe.
a ton of room in there to do that, but you could probably fit a
Yeah.
small kitchen in there if you really wanted to.
You're
If
right,
You really,
yeah.
really
Well,
wanted to.
there's upstairs space too. That's that a lot of people forget about. So,
Oh,
I mean, there's
I didn't
even-
yeah. So there's upstairs space also.
Used
So
to be offices or something back in the day.
Okay.
oh.
All right, we'll see
well.
what happens out there. Oh, gas prices. They came down a little bit though
Okay.
since last week, right?
Ruby?
I think.
Well, as soon as I buy, they go down. It's how that works.
Yeah.
I fill
Will you
up,
buy again today, Troy? Will you fill up today,
I fill up,
please?
they go down.
Tell us where you're seeing the best prices for gas. I did notice in the comments last week more people are jumping on this train, and we appreciate you telling us where the gas prices are.
Yes. Thank you, Kay, for Hastings.
We really do. The Sitco at 1099 South Ponce, their cash price is $321. That's being reported today. The Sunoco at 2199 North Ponce are at $338. The Owens at 780 South Ponce at $339. The Shell at 146 King at $341. Here we go. Here's getting back into the big prices. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, $343. The Gate on Mizell Road, $349. Ashwin out there on the island, $349. The Circle K at 4564 US 1 North at $349, as well as the Shell at 2350 North Ponce de Leon Boulevard. Oof.
Yeah, I paid $349 yesterday
Where?
at Shell.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you get a shell with that price?
Yeah. No, I did not.
Oh.
I got a smack on the ass and get out of line.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, wow. At least you got a smack on the ass. Hey,
That's kind of
nice.
fun. I would have drive through twice.
There you go.
They didn't even say good game though, so it made it weird.
Okay. Oh, boy. All right. Well, if you go to jail for any reason, or you or someone you know is in trouble with the law, give our friend Chris Lucero at Chris Lucero Bail Bonds a call. 904-822-BAIL. He'll get you out. He's available 24/7 for you to get you back to your real life so you can start paying those jail bills. 904-822-BAIL. 904-822-2245. Got a little bit of live music happening today and tonight. Jim Lamb going to be at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Reggie Starrett at Tradewinds at 1. Josh Tennessee Worthy at the Milltop at 4:30. Lauren Gilliam at Embassy Suites at 5. Mark Hart, Tradewinds at 5. Stu Weaver, Harry's at 6 o'clock. Burn Unit, Casa de Vino 57 at 7.
Cool.
And Josh Tennessee Worthy
Nice.
at the Milltop Tavern at 9 o'clock. Now that, of course, comes to us from Griffin Home Services, where your comfort is their top priority. They do AC, they do plumbing, they do electrical services, unique things like generators, water softeners, gas work for outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, fire pits, pool heaters, all that good stuff that I can't afford. Experience fast, friendly, and affordable service 7 days a week. Give them a call, 904-500-2653, or visit griffinservice.com and see the Griffins. We've got a bad Moronic Monday story today. Tough one. 12-year-old served alcohol at an Outback Steakhouse.
Ugh.
Yeah. Were you saying ugh at the alcohol or the Outback Steakhouse?
No. It's happened to Blake before.
Really? Oh.
Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they get a strike?
talk about
it
all
was a little. I don't know the story, but I'll tell the story after this
Okay.
one. So.
Okay. It's got to be somewhat similar. I imagine it's somewhat similar. We'll talk about it right after I tell you the Fidus Roofing has been your local go-to for your roof since I don't know when, but for 15 years. 19. And guess what? All the peeps live right here in St. Johns County. You can tell I'm good at math.
Somewhere there.
19.
I
There
get
was
you.
no 19 involved. It's 15 years and wasn't no 19.
I wouldn't have fallen down that road. No, I would have skipped that road.
They love our community and they love you. Get them up there for a free roof inspection. 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this compares to the Blake story. A 12-year-old boy, Mikhail Kierton, and his grandmother had an unexpected experience during a visit to Outback in Michigan when he was served an alcoholic beverage instead of his usual virgin strawberry daiquiri.
There he goes.
It's different.
Kierton is a regular patron of the restaurant. Immediately noticed that the drink tasted different and soon realized it contained rum. The grandma took a few sips and noticed the rum as well. Yeah, she just crushed it. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me have another sip. Let me just see.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Now, after taking a few sips, the young boy was, of course, started feeling unwell. He started experiencing a headache and rapid heartbeat. Upon tasting the drink herself, Yolanda Collins also tasted the alcohol. Concerned, they informed the server, who confirmed the mistake made by the bartender. The restaurant apologized and waived the meal charges. You better.
Good
You
wave.
better try and give them a lot of extra money in Outback. I mean, you better give them free Outback for life.
Outback bucks.
Despite receiving medical attention and being advised to rest, Kierton experienced his first hangover the following day.
How many sips did he take here?
Come on, man.
This is a little stretch here.
This sounds exaggerated.
Come on.
This comes to us from Fox 2 Detroit. I mean, that's a news station.
Yeah, in Detroit, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if the people were being honest about it.
I know, right? Come on,
Yeah.
very
The
dramatic.
Yeah, maybe.
The family wanted the money.
Yeah.
Maybe. Reflecting on the incident, Collins hopes that such a mistake won't occur again, emphasizing the seriousness of the situation and potential harm it could cause, especially to a young patron. 12 years old, that's way too young.
Well,
So what happened with you and Blake, Troy?
All right, so it was a local restaurant here, and they have fresh root beer on tap, but they also have a root beer that is actual beer.
Oh.
So Blake ordered the root beer, and the fresh root beer is really good. Blake, I'm sure you remember this.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, you remember every freaking thing. But he first sip, Blake knew. He was like, "This isn't right."
You had doubted
Well,
me.
yeah.
I was like, "Come on, it's just I did." And then I tasted it. I was like, "You're right. It's not right." But I mean, it was kind of an honest mistake. But they had them too close together.
Oh.
They had them like right side by side from
And they
each
were
other.
both like beer. They were both
they were both
tap,
on
like,
tap.
Oh,
One
wow.
was non-alcohol, one was alcohol, and it was. I mean,
dangerous.
it was dangerous, but it was. I believe there was no ill intent, and it was
Right.
it was one sip. So
And you're
I
going to
think
know
he's
the
gonna-
difference
I think he's going to
instantly.
survive.
Yes, I am fine.
I think your son will be all right.
He's going to survive.
I mean, still not the worst time that accidentally tried alcohol. Would you like to tell that story?
Oh no, that one was me and your mom being mean to you. So
wait a minute. Hold here. What? This sounds like a Dateline special.
We're going to skip this story.
we ordered a cocktail, and we told him it was a mocktail because he had never tried alcohol before, and he was drinking it, and then we're like, yeah, that's got real alcohol, and it with Blake's mind, it's like,
Oh, yeah, poison, yeah.
we got the
Oh,
exact
man.
reaction we wanted, and it was entertaining for all.
That's funny.
It's all right.
Trickers.
Still moving on quickly.
I mean, Catholic Church, I remember we would get like, the wine. I mean,
Did they give you real wine?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No big deal. I mean,
was
they
just
do have a
grape juice.
grape juice option. Yeah, but no, mine had wine. I mean, that's what we did.
Praise be.
Whoa.
Hey, no big deal.
Okay.
Jesus made it. It's natural. It's the best miracle I've ever heard of.
It's a miracle.
I wanted to be there for that one. Front row. Hey, Moses.
Right.
He has risen. Yes, baby.
The city of St. Augustine is rising up to make spring cleaning easier with waste disposal services.
Oh, that's what it is.
As spring arrives, the city of St. Augustine making spring cleaning easier, they say, for residents by offering convenient waste disposal services. Residents can dispose of electronic waste, glass bottles, used batteries, and even cooking oil at year-round drop-off facilities provided by the city. By utilizing these services, residents can not only declutter their homes, but also contribute to a cleaner environment.
What about large, flat screen, old school TVs? Like, what do you do? Hate them.
It's a good question.
God,
I think they can come around and drop a dumpster off for larger projects.
They're so ridiculous.
Yeah, I think you can take those out to Tillman Ridge.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. I think
Okay,
so.
I'll check into that.
I think they have a rack you can pull over and you
Do you
can.
still have
Nice.
one of those big heavy ones?
Yes.
Oh, dude, those things used to weigh 1,000,000 freaking pounds.
Literally is working at like a clothes rack right now, but I'm like, I got to get rid of it. It's like ridiculous. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to just throw it out because I mean, you know what I mean? They're not going to just pick that up. That's yeah.
No. They're not going to come get it for you.
Right. Yeah.
Well, they offer dumpsters. They say they got dumpsters ranging from 4-yard dumpsters, which is like your little ones you see behind restaurants.
But it's not that deep. I don't need like a dumpster. You know what I mean? Like it's just one TV. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to do that though. I'm going to figure that out. Thanks, Troy.
Yeah.
They say dumpsters have to be placed within the city limits and billed through an active water account. Oh, so they'll bill you for these. For billing inquiries and schedule information, you can contact the city office directly. To learn more about drop-off locations and rental services for these dumpsters, residents are encouraged to visit the city's website. With these convenient waste disposal options, they say residents can tackle their spring cleaning tasks effectively while helping keep St. Augustine clean and beautiful. What do they think? People are just going to take their TVs and throw them out in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Some do.
Do they?
Yeah, I've seen it.
No.
Then some guy on a bicycle comes, picks it up, and tries to go hog it for some. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is.
Takes it to the pawn shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they plug it in and realize it's not going to be a moneymaker. All right. Well, there you go. So you can rent dumpsters, and they've got a lot of options for you. Just reach out to the city of St. Augustine if, of course, you're within the city of St. Augustine limits.
Oh, yeah. There's the other article there.
Yeah. And finally, St. Johns County going to be launching a campaign to stop vandalism at parks.
Good.
It's an interesting approach. They're going to create a rhyme that they hope will deter people from cleaning the parks. Yeah. There's going to be a rhyme.
Yeah. Usually people that are tagging walls and stuff like that, they're into rhymes.
Right. Rhymes stop them from doing crimes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ooh,
how about
there
that?
we
It's
go.
a mnemonic device, you guys. That's how my brain works. Everything rhymes. Yeah.
St. Johns County Parks and Rec taking action to address vandalism in parks with the launch of a new campaign. Enjoy, don't destroy.
Oh,
That
that'll
would-
stop them.
As if when I was a punk ass kid, that would have made me want to destroy a
do
little bit
it,
more.
yeah.
Guess what they're painting over first?
Enjoy.
Yeah, that sign.
Yeah.
They're painting over every word but destroy.
Yeah.
The initiative comes in response to significant expenses incurred due to vandalism repairs, amounting to about $75,000 over the past 2 years. In the 2023 fiscal year alone, they say they were 191 reported work orders, for vandalism at parks, totaling almost $64,000. In 2024, 46 reported work orders have already been racked up, totaling nearly $11,000 in expenses. County views vandalism as not only a costly problem, of course, but also a drain on law enforcement resources. The Enjoy, Don't Destroy campaign aims to foster a sense of pride among park visitors. I don't think it's a park pride issue.
Yeah, punk ass kids.
Yeah.
It's a punk-ass kid issue. And encourage them to take responsibility for preserving these public places. Why don't we just put up cameras? Can we put up cameras? That's cheaper.
they're-
That's cheaper
Lasers.
than $75,000.
With cameras, you got to have Wi-Fi to actually have them read, or then you have to go back and put them on a recorder, and to have all those things. But
Okay.
the number one
But
thing
not-
that I did is, as soon as it was marked, it was covered up within 24 hours, and I had that rule at every single park. So
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even care if the color matches or not. Color up, we'll get the color right next. But they don't get to brag to their friends that they did this.
Yeah.
On our watch.
Yeah.
So
And you guys had people at pretty much every park early in the morning, right? Just checking it
they
in.
go in and poke trash. I mean, trash is the number one thing. You got to get it off the ground. If you don't get it off the ground, then it's going to pile up and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse and it gets away from you.
Okay.
So, but if you saw a tag or something like that, cover it up. I still do it with all the properties I manage now too. Because there's somebody tagging downtown right now that's evidently they hit the new restaurant pretty hard.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Then, yeah.
That's not good.
Back in the day, I was on like this graffiti task force in New York City.
Oh, wow.
And like then when they would do these tags, they would hire artists like me to come and like make something beautiful out of it, as opposed because they just kept covering it up and nothing was getting solved. So that's why you see these great urban scrawls all over the city, because like they're just trying to embrace, you know, the culture, and obviously they wanted to tag this building. So I don't know if that's definitely not going to help our community, but
That's an interesting approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not one that would work here,
yeah.
but I can see that working for them out there.
Yeah.
No, in urban areas, and there's some great graffiti artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The stuff that we're talking about
God,
here, is
Banksy,
just-
everything.
Yeah, people
Love
who
Banksy.
do graffiti here just suck at it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's like a limp noodle.
Someone hit the Veterans Village last week, and we covered it up within hours. Yeah,
Remember they hit the Lions, right? A long
Yeah.
time ago, but yeah, that was crappy.
Yeah. So let's see. Park visitors have expressed support for the initiative, saying it's very important part of maintaining safe and enjoyable recreational spaces for children and families. They hope the campaign will deter vandalism and ensure parks remain vibrant hubs for activities. A public kickoff for the event for the campaign is scheduled for April 5th. How much you want to bet that wherever they're going to do the kickoff is going to get tagged the night before?
Right.
April 4th. They're just going to graffiti the crap out of it. Marking the beginning of a series of parks ambassador videos to be featured on the county's social media platforms, because kids who tag buildings follow the county on social media.
Yeah.
Well,
On Facebook.
getting very hip. They're doing a lot of reels.
Through these efforts, St. Johns County aims to foster culture and respect and appreciation for its parks, ultimately enhancing the overall experience for residents and visitors alike. Yeah, let's keep the parks clean.
That's nice.
We all want to keep the parks clean.
True story.
Yeah. I just hope this campaign doesn't cost over $75,000 a year.
Yeah.
That way we're paying more for the campaign than we are just cleaning it up.
Yeah. No, I mean, you still have to clean it up. So,
Right.
That doesn't go away.
Right.
It's not going to wipe it out 100%, but if it helps a little bit, that's great.
But aren't those funds budgeted already? So they wouldn't go up. It would just stay the same, right? Unless they
Well, I
discuss
mean,
it in the budget meeting.
You don't have in there for, just for painting this or painting for that.
Right.
It's under general maintenance. And, it takes away time from someplace else.
What's the most expensive activity in general maintenance?
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Figured.
Trash and bathrooms.
Thank you.
So
Sounds like my love life.
Yeah.
The title of Davey's book.
Trash and bathrooms. Tijuana toilet tramp. Here he is. Yeah. Perfect.
But I mean, if you do an event, if you have somebody taking care of trash and you got the bathrooms, you're halfway there. So, it's so important. So, trash and bathrooms.
I love the memes about how people use public bathrooms. Or just the guy I can't explain it.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
I'm not
you
going
created
to.
that image in their heads now.
Right.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, very industrial looking. Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, sorry. We'll move on. How do you want to check comments today, Tron? This short show.
I'm going to masterfully march through the many mentions of our magical members.
Marvelous. As you do that, I will remind people that Batesune and Floyd sets the standard that your home is more than a house. It's where your memories are made. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. My mom was talking to Christy over the weekend because her sister and her sister's husband moving down here to St. Augustine.
Very nice.
So she, of course, wanted to talk to the best and just probe her for some answers. So she got that. Christy just loves what she does.
Yes, she does.
Very knowledgeable about what she does and loves what she does. And
Genuine
wants to
human
help
being.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very refreshing. She'll give you a free policy review, and that's a helpful service for anyone looking to ensure their insurance coverage is up to date and suitable for their needs. Give them a call, 904-794-5800. 5455 or visit them at 165 South Park, Suite C. Also, of course, our good friends at BNS Signs. They do all the best signs around St. Johns County. If you've seen a sign that you love, BNS Signs probably did it. And they don't just do signs, you know, the illuminated ones, the big billboards, the display screens.
Yeah,
the digital
LED.
display screens. Yeah.
I got to tell you, over the weekend, we were obviously at that at the event, and they did the step and repeat. How cool was that
Yeah.
behind the stage? I didn't know they could do nice band. They had the frame. So
they
if
do
there's
all that stuff.
Organizations are always looking for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. So no matter what your signage needs, big or small, campaign signs too. They can do campaign signs, those yard signs that people love to stick in their yards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yep, they do those too. Transform your business today. Visit bnssigns.com or give them a call at 904-824-3323. They're BNS Signs. What you got, Troy?
All right. So as far as question of the day, it looks like people prefer to go to the past instead of the future. You know, a Wawa was at 321. Costco 324, Buc-ee's at 324. Great comments in there all over the place. And a lot of people talking about what a great event it was this weekend. So
Yeah, great
Yeah,
time.
so-
Great time.
Yeah, and shout out, Pete. That was pretty amazing. I mean, that check to Jimmy Jam. I know that you're humble, but I have to be your friend right here and call you out. That was so freaking inspiring, dude. Like, to sit here next to you and watch you cut that check from Florida Man Games to something that's going to benefit our community. Hands down, dude, that was rad. That was so cool.
He made me
Thank
cry.
you. Yeah, that really emotional drive home.
you made me cry. So
Well, those guys are awesome.
No.
You know, and I've said for years and years and years, I'll do anything I can to support the guys at Jimmy Jam because they do so much for so many people that people just don't know about. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen it firsthand, the work that these guys do and the lives that they literally change.
they
So,
gave a list of
yeah.
what they've done in the last 2 weeks, and it
Yeah.
was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
You know,
yeah.
and they do that every week after week.
Amazing
And, you know, so money well spent on your part. I mean, just
Yeah.
just way above where you needed to go, and it was very impressive. So
well, again, love those guys and gals out there at Jimmy Jam. They help a lot of people.
and we did have the fun table, by the way.
We
did.
had the best table.
Yeah, I
By the
loved our
way.
table. Yeah.
Best table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Not to make fun of the sheriff, but he was in the back of the room.
Yeah, I know.
hey.
I didn't get to see the back room. I missed Letty. I was like,
Way
We're so far
back
back
there.
A different time zone.
right?
And how about that Amici's banquet room too?
Cool, the Milano room.
nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful place. Yeah.
To see them beam too was cool. Like, it's their spot now. Like, they're gonna make it amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
Freddie
yeah.
and Jen.
They're awesome people. Awesome people. Everybody out there just great people.
And I think, to keep shouting out, I think they're ready now with the food truck, right?
I believe so. They had a little bit of
Yeah.
a pop-up sampling
Yeah.
over the weekend.
Let's follow them on socials. Food Mafia, baby. Yes.
Yeah, they're going to be out there at the Village Garden Food Truck Park, which is just great.
All right. By the way, the ribs were phenomenal.
Oh
Dude.
my God. Best ribs I ever had in my life.
Deceased. They were amazing. Yeah.
You and I were sitting beside each other, and I was just like in awe.
Troy
Like,
was blown away.
I
As
was
a
like-
former pig farmer.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I gotta give Spencer the Wagyu brisket that I had at his place. It was great. It was amazing.
Yeah?
At Amici's, but you guys Spencer, the pressure's on you. You got to feed these guys some Wagyu.
Let's go.
He
I
does
missed
such
out
a
on that
crazy,
at Jimmy
crazy
Jam.
job.
Love that, dude.
So no, just a great event. Congratulations to Jimmy Jam and everybody out there, and thank you for what you do.
Great peeps.
So,
What you got for STOITM Stat?
all right, STOITM stat today, 1634. The state of Maryland, when it became a colony at that point, and King Charles was over there, and he sent kind of Lord Calvert over, and that's how Maryland came to be. And then there became like a battle between the Protestants and the Catholics. So the Catholics went with Lord Baltimore to Baltimore. So that's why all the Catholics are in Baltimore. But I didn't realize Maryland was named after Henrietta Maria, King Charles's consort. So,
Oh, I didn't know that either.
So
Huh.
I learned that today.
Maryland, bunch of know-it-alls. They think they know
Yeah.
everything. The worst
Yeah.
driver. Sorry, babes, but I'm yeah.
And they got crabs.
Oh yeah, see,
Yeah, so stay away from them. They got
Careful,
crabs.
careful.
All right, then.
A little hot sauce.
Well, it's true.
Someplace that doesn't have crabs in any sense of the word. St. Augie's Pizza.
Yo! Yummy stuff.
Tough
Yeah.
transition.
Don't go today.
Delicious.
No,
yeah.
don't go today. They're not open today. They take Mondays off. Jeez, hardworking family. They work 6 days a week. You got to have one day off somewhere in there. St. Augie's Pizza. Get down there tomorrow for some great slices. What you got for plugs, Troy?
Okay. This is Troy Blevins. So just
Yeah, when you
out.
see Troy, yeah.
See me out.
Be nice.
Yeah.
What you got, Davey?
Oh man, we got the world famous Jennifer Wills coming to studio talking about the Brave Summit. Buckle up, Buttercup. You better wear a helmet for the afternoon show.
All right, Blake, what you got?
Be nice to everyone.
Nice. I enjoy that message of compassion.
Using its plugs for other people.
That's awesome.
Well, hey, my plug is to check back in at 3 o'clock. We'll see you then. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye-bye.